This is the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 portable power station, sitting right here in front of me, and honestly, just looking at it, you can tell it's made to be practical and easy to use. The first thing that stands out is its compact design. This unit looks sleek, pretty modern, and is roughly the size of a small cooler. It's not the smallest power station out there, but for the amount of power you're getting, I'd say it's impressively portable. The folding handle on top is a very smart touch, which makes carrying the whole thing around the house or out to a campsite super simple. With the rubber feet on the bottom, it's stable on most surfaces, and you don't have to worry about it sliding all over. From my experience, unboxing the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 was pretty satisfying. It's very well packaged right from the manufacturer. All the cables, manual, and power station itself are tucked in securely. When I first picked it up, I was almost surprised by how lightweight it actually feels for something holding so much power. At 23.8 pounds, it's reasonable enough for most people to carry, even if you're not used to hauling around heavy equipment. Plugging it in for the first charge, the display showed that the battery shipped at around 30%, so it's ready to use straight out of the box, which I really appreciate. Watching the Jackery ramp up the charging speed, it actually hit over 350 watts from my AC wall outlet and told me it would be fully charged in about 2.5 hours. But here's the cool part. With the emergency fast charging option enabled through the Jackery app, the Explorer 1000 V2 can go from 0 all the way up to a full charge in just about 1 hour. That's the fastest I've seen for a portable power station in this size range. Of course, if you want to optimize the battery lifespan, the default for a normal AC charge is about 1.7 hours, which is still very quick in my opinion. Speaking of battery lifespan, let's talk about what makes LiFePO4, or lithium iron phosphate, batteries such a good pick for this device. In simple terms, LiFePO4 is the newest battery tech you'll see in stuff like electric cars or high-end backup systems. Compared to older lithium-ion batteries, LiFePO4 can handle a ton more charge cycles. Jackery says the Explorer 1000 V2 will keep over 70% of its capacity even after 4,000 full cycles. That means you could run it every day for over 10 years and still get good power out of it. As someone who's used earlier Jackery models and other brands, I think this is a serious step up for anyone who wants a power station that really lasts. Not something that loses juice after a few seasons. The control panel is straightforward and easy for anyone to understand. All the plugs are clearly labeled, and there's a bright display that shows you input and output wattage, battery percentage, and time estimates for charging or discharging. You get a pair of USB-C ports, one regular USB-A, a standard DC car port, and 3 AC outlets that all put out clean, pure sine wave power. Pure sine wave means you're safe to plug in sensitive electronics like laptops, TVs, or even CPAP machines without worrying about unstable current. The 2 USB-C ports each support up to 100-watt power delivery, so if you need to top off a MacBook or other USB-C laptop, it handles it with no problem. Noise was something I worried about, but in use the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 is super quiet compared to other models I've tried. Even when I was charging it up at almost 800 watts, you could hear a low hum from the fan, but it's nothing that would bother you at night in a tent or inside a small van. For camping or overnight use, there's even a quiet charging mode at just 30 decibels. Definitely not something you find on every portable power station. Output power is a big reason why people are checking out the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2, and here's what I found. The AC output gives you a steady 1,500 watt with a surge capability of 3,000 watt for those power spikes when something like your fridge kicks on. That makes it suitable for running most household or RV appliances you'd need in a pinch, like a fridge, microwave, coffee machine, or power tools. I tried plugging in my refrigerator and my microwave, and both handled fine, no flicker or drop in power. For daily use, what I like most is the flexibility in charging the unit, so if you're on the road, camping, or facing a power outage, you're covered. You can fill up the battery with a C from your house, solar panels if you have them, or even your vehicle's 12-volt port, though car charging is quite a bit slower. Solar is what a lot of people are curious about, and Jackery makes panels that are compatible, though other brands will work too. Just keep in mind that, even with high-quality panels and full sun, recharging completely via solar can take up to 7.5 hours. So plan ahead if you're relying on that out in the wild. A feature I didn't expect but found very useful is the app support. With the Jackery app, I was able to access all the important settings straight from my phone. For example, switching between fast and quiet charging, enabling energy-saving modes, or just checking the battery from a distance. For somebody who likes tech, this is great, but honestly, you don't have to use the app at all. The station works perfectly well just by using the buttons and display on the panel. While using the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 around the house, I tested it with a bunch of devices, powering my laptop, a desk lamp, phone charger, my Wi-Fi router, and even a small fan all at once. The display kept me updated on exactly how much juice each device was using and how much time I had left. Setting up the unit is almost foolproof. Just take it out, push the power button, and plug your stuff in. If you're new to portable power stations, there are no complicated settings, and the manual they include makes everything simple. I do have a couple of small concerns, though. If you have really specialized DC-powered gear that needs higher output, this unit might feel a bit limiting. Also, while the price lands at the higher end, especially compared to some basic lithium-ion models, you're really paying for that reliable LiFePO4 battery, build quality, and faster charge times. For me, that trade-off is worth it, especially if you're someone who plans to use this regularly or needs a serious backup for emergencies. One thing I should mention is that the Explorer 1000 V2 doesn't support adding extra battery packs. What you get out of the box is your total capacity. For home backup or weekend trips, that's plenty. But if you're looking for expandable setups, this isn't the model that'll grow with you. Maintenance is pretty straightforward too. Every so often, I give the outside a quick wipe down, just to keep the vents clear. And that's been enough. The built-in fans kick on automatically as needed, so overheating hasn't been a problem. It feels solid and well built, not at all flimsy, so I never worry about tossing it in the back of the car or using it outside. In my opinion, the key features that make the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 stand out are definitely the long-lasting battery, the fast and flexible charging, the truly portable design, and the very user-friendly control setup. It delivers steady and reliable power for anything I've thrown at it, and the peace of mind knowing it'll last for years is a huge plus. It's perfect for campers, RVers, folks who want backup at home for blackouts, or anyone who just wants an easy solution for portable electricity without a lot of technical hassle. From my experience, I'd recommend this for people who want a simple yet powerful all-in-one backup option, especially if you're looking for quiet operation and easy transport. If you need true off-grid flexibility and don't want to mess with a gas generator, the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 fits the bill. In conclusion, the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 portable power station feels like a thoughtful combination of serious capacity and everyday usability. It gives you reliable power, minimal noise, and a lot of charging options, whether you're home, outdoors, or on the move. If you want something you can trust and you don't want to fuss with complicated controls or constant maintenance, this is the one I'd choose. If you found this quick review helpful or have any questions about the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2, make sure to subscribe to my channel and drop a comment below. Thank you for watching.